Find the link. Find the link. Well, bike's all packed. I'm heading out on a wild camp, going to a friend's woodland, Steve's Wood. Should be a good night. Forecast heavy rain, and heavy rain tomorrow when I return. So fingers crossed, it'll be a good experience. We've arrived at the woodland, but my wheels are slipping all over the place. I need to get knobblers on this bike really. I can feel the back slide in there. Yeah, knobblers are the answer. So we're now entering Steve's part of the woodland. God, this bike is sliding all over the place. Well, there's Steve over there. He's got his new tent, and there's his lovely new bike. Hiya, Steve.
Okay.
I'm fine. Dickie couldn't make it. He's not well.
Oh no, it's there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Steve.
It's a really interesting.
I got something for you.
Oh.
as you can see, I'm in the Rabbit Ridge Raider bivvy again. I really find this bivvy very comfortable. I know some people don't like this style of bivvy because it is a bit awkward to get in and out of, but if you can get in and out of them okay, then all is good. But I found with this bivvy, you've got to have the side guy lines on, because what that does, that anchors the front arch pole to the ground. Otherwise, when you're zipping up the front door, it can move the bivvy around a little bit, but with the guy lines, absolutely fine. The other thing about my bivvy, on some of the Rabbit Ridge Raiders, they have the foot end lifted up, which unfortunately I can't do it with this one. I think the newer style of bivvies have some way of holding that up in there, but you can see how much better it would be if there was a kind of a foot box attachment so that I could lift that up. But it's not a problem. I've never suffered from a damp foot box on my sleeping bag so far, but then I've only used the bivvy a few times, so we shall see as winter progresses what happens. I'm going to get the rest of the camp set up now. I've seen it all in the past in previous videos. Thermarest, 4-season sleeping bag, pillow, and good to go. But Steve's Woodland really is beautiful. It's close. It's in the south of England, so there's lots of ambient noise going on around about. But it's a large piece of woodland, and he's totally surrounded. Fungus everywhere, different variety of trees, moss. Just such a lovely environment. Anyway, let's get the rest of the camp set up. Get to the dry wood in the middle. Everything is so wet though, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's had a good soaking, that's for sure. It's got to get to a critical point and then it becomes sort of self-sustaining eventually, but it's getting to there.
See if we can find sticks we'll like.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta have a chair, Steve.
Yep. I didn't pack mine because I thought I'd sit on the bench.
Probably going to be too hot.
Have you got any long bike rides planned at all?
Any what, sorry?
Long bike rides planned or
Not this time of the year.
No.
No.
You're going to wait till next.
I've got lots of places I'd like to go and visit,
Yeah.
you know, but it's getting the time, isn't it? The way Manda's been there,
Yeah, true.
I've been able to get away.
Yeah.
Well, one of the most identifiable fungi is the fly agaric. It's that lovely red toadstool with the white spots. And Steve says he's got some in the wood, so we're going to go and have a look for them now. And
They're only tiny.
they're only tiny apparently, but still, a fly agaric is a fly agaric. Oh yeah, beautiful. Look at that. That's a member of the Amanita. That's a member of the Amanita family, and the actual white spots are formed by the skin, which covers the fungi as it pushes out of the earth. Well, we are expecting quite heavy rain actually to come in probably in the next 2 or 3 hours, so I've got the oil lamp prepared for lighting up time, which is another hour or two away, but I've also got the motorcycle on, prepping the motorcycle, make sure that it's not going to become too waterlogged, make sure everything's all tightened down and watertight. With the Himalayan, the clocks do fog up, so I've put a waterproof cover over the clocks there. I'm just admiring Steve's lovely motorcycle. This is the BMW 1250 GS, which is a year old now. He loves it. Very heavy bike, but he says because centre of gravity is low, you don't really notice the weight. But I noticed that he's also got road going tyres, and I said to him, was you slip sliding when you come in here? And he said yeah, he was all over the place. So yeah, knobblies are the way to go if you want to come off road, I'm sure. More homegrown greens to eat. This is leaf beet from the garden, freshly picked just before I came out. Well, Steve's brought this infusion of vodka, blackberries, cinnamon and cloves. There you go. Sugar, of course. And he makes it himself. Obviously doesn't make the vodka, but it tastes absolutely beautiful. And the closest I can say that it tastes to is something like sloe gin. It's that nice Christmassy taste to it. So he said that he's not going to be drinking any more of this, so I wonder if that means I am. I'm certainly going to have some more of it anyway. Give them a good side.
Fit for a king.
That's not bad, is it?
It's not bad at all. It's pretty good.
Yeah, this looks good. Looking forward to this. Well, I reckon I got more colour on my plate than you got on yours.
Well, I'll
you're
taste
doing,
it and tell you.
You're doing the healthy option.
Yeah, absolutely. Broad beans, rice, lovely. Oh, and some spicy sauce from the Steak Detective.
Oh, lovely. But that's pretty healthy though, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cheers, Steve.
Cheers. Yeah, good health, Sandy.
Good health. Well, it's done pretty well. I'm pretty happy with this. Time to get the old lamp lit. Oh. That's a neat lighter.
Yep. It's certainly windproof.
Yeah. I'm just making my way back to my abode for the night. It's rain's just starting to come in now, so we decided to make our way to our individual shelters. Just over here, I'm being blinded by the light.
Hello there, welcome to your Tuesday evening weather update from the Met Office. We have a lot of wet weather to contend with over the next 24 hours and also some higher temperatures.
Either way, it'd be rude not to fish. Come into my office.
So you may be wondering, how does one while away the long dark nights on a late autumn / winter camp? Well, it's either a book or it's YouTube, and in this case it's TA Outdoors, and he's he's out camping with Andy from Kent Survival, so I'm sure he's going to eat well tonight. Anyway, that's what I do, and not only is it either reading a book or watching a YouTube video, but it's listening to the rain, of course, and just appreciating the lovely ambience from my hurricane lantern. Sometimes it's just good to come back to the very simple, basic things in nature, in life. Very grounding. I'm just sat here minding my own business, watching a bit of YouTube, watching Freddie Dobbs actually. Freddie Dobbs, he's talking about the BSA Gold Stars. He obviously hasn't heard. Anyway, never mind. I'm joined in camp. Just looked down and I got a beautiful lizard. They're the type of lizard that they move so quick that you can barely see them. But this one is on my bivvy. It's just motionless, just enjoying the ambience like I am. It's a beautiful little thing. Anyway, time is moving on. I should be going to bed shortly. I'm not sure what time it is now. 20 to 10. Maybe another half an hour, then I'll be getting in. time to go to bed. Yeah, it's time to get into the bivvy. It's mild, it's not as cold as I was anticipating, and it's a little bit buggy. You can probably see them floating around, attracted by the light. Anyway, once I get into the bivvy, I'll zip myself in and put the bug net up, and that'll give me good ventilation in this rab bivvy. It's a good bivvy. I'm well happy with it. Better than I ever thought it would be. When I first saw this style of bivvy, I thought, no, that's not for me. But now I've tried this one, I really do like it. You know, I'm going to get in. I'm getting attacked by the bugs. They come into the light. I'll see you all in the morning. Bugs. It's just beginning a break day. I've got the bug net up. I don't know what you're seeing, but the bivvy is fantastic. I do love this bivvy. I've said it time and time again. But the bug net just means you can just get the view of the woodland, and it keeps the little beasties out. But it's time to get up.
Trying to protect you don't want to be unwinding the base from the gas canister.
Yeah.
When you do it up or under it, and I couldn't remember which was which. You've got to do it one way anyway.
You want some bacon, Steve?
Got some, Sandy. Thanks.
Got his breakfast served.
I don't think anything tastes as good as a breakfast out on the cafe.
I've always said that food outside always tastes better, doesn't it?
It does, absolutely. I mean, I really enjoyed those steaks last night, or you know, a steak, but yeah, that was delicious, and I'm sure I'm going to enjoy this.
one very wet tarp. Cheers, Steve.
Cheers, Sandy.
Thanks for the camp.
Lovely, anytime.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed it.
Next time we'll bring Dickie.
Excellent. Look forward to it.
Cheers, Steve.
I might bring my DR up here. Dickie can have a look at it for me.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll get the game for you.
Yeah, cheers, Steve. See you next time,
Thanks,
Steve.
Danny.